You had 5%ers, right? You had Christians, Muslims, Catholics, white, yellow, brown, black, pink, I don't know. No matter, right? What was the point of these jams? There was some sort of conditioning happening during that time that most people weren't aware of. And that was the suppression of the people. And this is why hip-hop came into existence. This is why the father of KOOL saw that there was a need for a new means to express yourself in the hood, in poverty. You know, one thing that I talk about is, you know, back in the 70s, right, the pioneers, you know, they used to go and be knocking in front of the academy, right? They used to be right there knocking in front of the dance academy and art academy, right? And because, you know, they wanted to go learn, you know, they wanted to learn the skill. But yet, at the door, they were being kicked out. Saying, no, you can't even make it. You can't even make it through this door right here. So we're like, okay, you know, this is hip-hop, right? So, okay, cool, like, we're going to do it over here. We're going to be over here in the park. We're going to be over here in this corner. In the corner right here. You know, we're going to be just rapping, you know, the thing, right? And that was hip-hop. See, hip-hop started, you know, from a people that were suffering poverty, violence, and Bronx during this time, the 70s. You guys got to understand that there was all types of different factors being involved. For one, let me give you guys this real quick, right? One, you had crack cocaine, you had heroin, right? You had, you know, what we would call the death squad, right? The death squad. And the death squad was going around killing all the community leaders, killing MLK. You know, they assassinated MLK, he's a martyr. Malcolm X. You know, they put people in prison that were out there expressing the very same thing that we're expressing right now. How to get ahead. How to not let the system put you down and oppress you. Yeah, you got the system, the school, and everybody telling you, no, you can't do this. But you'll never amount to anything. But hip-hop is telling you, yo, it don't matter. All of that can be going on right now, but it doesn't affect hip-hop at all. All of this started with one man. One man who saw a need for change. One man who saw a vision of the youth, the vision of people coming together, people expressing unity. This is what it was all about. It wasn't about, I'm going to go make $1 million over here in this record company or industry, right? It wasn't about that. Not at all. You know, it was about, yo, I got this. You don't want to teach me art? You don't want to teach me how to do this? I'm going to do my own thing. And you know what? As a matter of fact, I'm going to get sprayed and I'm going to spray it like this. And I'm going to do this. And, you know, start creating a whole new way of expression. I'm going to grab the microphone and I'm going to express what I feel inside. Because the world needs to do this. This is what they were doing. They were saying, you know what? I'm going to dance like this. Okay, you don't want to teach me how to ballet? Well, guess what? I'm going to, you know, mix a little bit of martial arts, right? And then I'm going to mix a little bit of gymnastics. I'm going to start spinning on my head. And these guys, you know, they were doing all of this without any pre-knowledge of it. Where did they come from? Prior to that, it wasn't being taught anywhere, right? There was this few group of people, these pioneers that went out and said, you know what? Let's make a change for real, you know? Let's stop all of this negativity. Africa Balboa came back from Africa, and he said, yo, imagine, right? He said this, it's over. To all the gangs in New York, he said, it's over. This is it. is the thing that our ancestors, right? I'm talking about years back, you know, before modern day society, people, right? Back in the days when they were beating the drums, you know, writing on the cave walls, right? You know what I'm saying? When they would go, you know, and get the whole village out there, you know, come on, everybody gotta come out. And they would get the whole village, right? And the village would start a fire, bonfire, right? And then guess what would happen? The minister would come out, right? Or the shaman, as he was called back in those days, and say, okay, here's how I'm gonna educate everybody. It's gonna be through a song. And then they would start running around the bonfire and start doing these crazy dances and, you know, with their masks. But they were telling a story and they were educating. It's that behavior that we find now in hip-hop. This is what you guys need to understand. Hip-hop is not rap music. It's not entertainment. It is our culture. Okay? I am hip-hop. I'm not just doing hip-hop. I am hip-hop. For real. I wake up hip-hop. I go to sleep hip-hop. All I'm thinking about is hip-hop. Why? Because this is the way I choose to express myself. This is what I choose to identify myself with. And all of this going back to who? KOOL, DJ HERC.
Yeah.
The first B-boy, the first MC, the first DJ, the first rap writer, KOOL HERC. So why are we here today? Well, you guys didn't know, KOOL HERC, father of our culture, is in the hospital. Kidney stones, right? One thing you guys gotta understand that most of these pioneers, you know, don't have the health care. They don't have, you know, the millions of dollars that you guys might think they have because of what you see on TV. That's not the reality. The reality is that here's a man who created a culture that's driving the youth away from violence, that, you know, is being used as a tool against crime, right? You see it all over the world. I mean, I go to different schools all the time, you know, teach hip-hop, right? All this because of this one man, KOOL DJ HERC, right? I think that it's very important for us to really think about, you know, these people that set the foundation for us. We wouldn't be having these type of shows today if it wasn't for these people, right? These people don't have the record deals that Jay-Z, KIDD, and all these cats got, per se, right? But yet, nobody looks back and says, you know what, man? Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna pay my dues because you did this for us. You did this for the youth back in the days. 70s. For the youth, for you guys. Back when it was, you know, us. Back in the days. Right? Now it's you guys. Now it's the youth now. Right? Exactly you. Exactly. And so, I advise and I encourage everybody to make a donation, to do, you know, put in your contribution for this man who did so much for us now in the future. Right? Let us get back to these people who actually, you know, did this for us, right? And I encourage everybody to go out and, you know, do a little studying on a hip-hop pioneer. You know, become a scholar in it. It's time to develop the culture. This is no time for entertainment anymore. We did the entertainment. So now we find ourselves here in a time where we learn from our mistakes. And it's time to move forward. It's time for you guys to learn your history, your true history. You know what I'm saying? Not the history that they might be telling you of who you are, because that's not your real history. Okay?